Good morning, folks. I'm Todd Parker with Jim Bass Ford.
And I'm Ryan Chelberg. So today we're going to be test driving the 2021 Bronco Wildtrak.
We are going to take this little baby out to San Angelo State Park this morning. And we've got some interesting conditions that's going to help you as the consumer see a very good test drive on this, on how it handles the weather. Today, we've got 35 to 45 mile per hour winds. So it's really not ideal conditions, but it's going to be something that you guys will be able to see as we roll down the noise, how it reacts to high winds, and also if it's going to blow us around on the road. And so far, I'm impressed, man. This is smooth. Don't have a lot of road noise at all. Bronco's a very stable SUV, and I mean, this is the model that is made, the Wildtrak, for the high-speed competition. But even being that it is an extreme off-road vehicle, it's driving like a luxury SUV now, huh?
Yeah, I've driven our competition before, and for some reason it just, when I get out of it, it feels like my back's a little jarred. And we got to drive these out at one of the Bronco off-rodeos out in Horseshoe Bay, and we were driving in these all day, and the next day I didn't have any pain. And we were rock crawling, going through mud, driving them a little quick through certain turns and stuff like that.
And I agree, Ryan. It was extreme. It was a lot of fun and had a lot of windshield time. The problem was we didn't get to get it up to speed, except when our professional Bronco racer driver took us on an oval track, and pretty much all of us found religion that day as fast as she was going, and thank God Bronco could handle it.
And this one has the soft top.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we don't have the hard top, and I don't think really anybody does yet.
Not yet. It's coming. This will give you an idea of the noise level, and it's seriously not bad. I've owned several models of our competition in my lifetime, and that was one of my big complaints, was the road noise.
Now, it's not like a Lincoln or something like that with the road noise. So there is a little bit, but you can at least distinguish what somebody's saying instead of having to yell and all that sort of stuff.
A lot of my customers own our F-150s. They have so many options on them for safety, and Ford did not cut Bronco short of those safety features, being an off-road vehicle. And it's really impressive that you can take this thing out, you can put gas in this vehicle, drive it to a Baja racetrack, push the go button, and race it. That's how prepared this thing is. But going to that racetrack, guess what? You're going to be safe. This has lane keeping on it, which will keep you in your lane automatically using the sensors that's on the vehicle. It also has adaptive cruise control, which is one of my favorite things. Adaptive cruise control, you turn the cruise control on in the vehicle. Up in front of you is a vehicle always, if you're following somebody. Well, you get to pick 1, 2, or 3 car lengths between you and that next vehicle. That is the most updated safety technology available today on all vehicles. And surprisingly enough, Bronco's got it, even on their high-speed off-road competition model. I'm going to turn this thing pretty quick here. Wow. I did that for a reason. Sometimes on an off-road vehicle, you've always heard the horror stories of them being top-heavy or rolling over. Bronco has such a good wide stance that when I did that just then, it felt like we were turning in a car. Just no lean whatsoever. And I tried to make it lean.
I remember when we were at that Bronco off-rodeo when they were having us crawl those rocks, and we were almost at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
And I literally could have reached out the window and touched the ground.
Yep.
And I didn't even think we were going to even tip over at all.
Yeah, it was amazing. The Bronco is so well balanced, and that's another key thing when you're rock crawling. Okay, folks, so now we're going to do something fun. As I mentioned earlier, Ryan and I were able to see the Bronco do a lot of things off-road. This particular package, the Wildtrak package, is the high-speed off-road package, which includes the Baja gear. The Baja gear allows you to do things at high speed off-road that most of our competition can't do. That's why this vehicle was made. So we are going to do a test to see how quick it will take off and go. It's 11.7 inches of ground clearance helps it out. But the amazing thing that we're going to see is we've got 310 horsepower with 410 pounds of torque on a very large vehicle. Bronco's not small. It's actually wider and longer than our competition and weighs a little more. All right, so everybody buckle in. Here we go. You ready, Ryan?
I'm grabbing on the old crap handles.
Holy cow. Man, that is impressive. You got to be kidding me. This thing is that big with that kind of acceleration.
Yeah, I should have got out.
Well, you know. Fun to drive. Fun is the biggest word I can tell you, and if I can't imagine how this thing will be high speed off-road. With all the safety features that are incorporated in this vehicle, that makes me feel really good about having that kind of power. You know, you're protected. So far, man, I am very impressed with this trim level and drivability of this Bronco. I mean, I would take this thing on vacation to the Rockies. I'd take it to California. I'd take it anywhere, man. It's so comfortable.
Yeah, and they got so many accessories that you can do that, and you can get a tent with it and all other sorts of stuff. So they're the best of many worlds.
And it just keeps growing up. Every day we hear about something new that's coming from Bronco. Well, all right, folks, this is we're getting toward the end of our test drive. We hope that y'all enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed doing it. We're headed back to the dealership. We'll sign off for now. Please come see us at Jim Bass Ford. This Bronco is available to look at. The actual one we're driving today. It may or may not have the top on, and that makes it even really cooler looking with it off and doors off. But for now, I'm Todd Parker.
And I'm Ryan Chelberg.
Come see us.
Till next time.